Hello everyone, and welcome to the slot on Oasis Online Academy. This slot is very special, not like the normal lesson that we have. In today's slot, we're going to be looking at how you can prepare your own hand sanitizer at home, especially with the outbreak of the recent pandemic on coronavirus. We need to come out with a means for us to prevent ourselves and our household from contracting the virus. And nowadays you find people rushing to pharmacies, to supermarkets, looking for their own hand sanitizer, and they can't find them. And even if they get one, it is expensive. So on this slot, we are going to see how to produce our own hand sanitizer, which is cheaper than the one we buy from the supermarket. When we look at the recipe, we are going to be using alcohol. So it's going to be an alcohol hand sanitizer. We shall be using an alcohol which is different from the normal alcohol that we know. You know, our normal day-to-day alcohol, we find them in bottles, liquor that we consume. But this is not the type of alcohol we shall be using. The alcohol in those liquor are about, like this one, is about 40% alcohol in that liquor. Here you find it is about 13%, and in some you have 25%. But what we are using is the alcohol. When you go to a shop, you have to look for an alcohol which is stated there, alcohol 95%. That is the most appropriate pure alcohol to use. And from this alcohol, we are going to prepare a rubbing alcohol, which is used for the hand sanitizer. The other items that we will be using is to dilute with water. Our water serves as a catalyst. It helps the alcohol in its disinfectant property to be effective. Meanwhile, we shall also be using glycerin as one of our components. The glycerin here will act as an absorber of water. We all know that alcohols can dehydrate our skin. So the glycerin now comes in to help to conserve the water of our body so that our body should not be dehydrated. Then we shall be using the Wonder Liquid, an extract, which is our gel. We had to make our own gel from the usual aloe vera. We produce our gel from there. And we are going to learn about the proportion of all these ingredients. Very simple. We just have 4 items: the alcohol, water, glycerin, and our aloe vera. And we have our hand sanitizer. So we'll carry out the procedure as follows. We shall prepare a proportion of alcohol is to water, a 3:1 ratio of alcohol and water, as well as a 3:1 ratio of alcohol and our gel, which is aloe vera gel. So for you to easily find the appropriate measuring equipment, which is locally, we want to prepare a half liter of our hand sanitizer. So we are going to use half liter. This measurement apparatus is very common around. You just need to get this. This is half a liter of alcohol, and you mix with this quantity of water. The quantity of water, this volume here is 350 milliliter. So the quantity that will go for half of this is half of this 350 milliliter, which is 175 milliliter. That's what we go for that. And if you look at the volume of this water, we have used part of this water to dissolve our gel or aloe vera gel. That's why the volume has dropped. It's not up to half because we have used part of it and dissolved the aloe vera gel. So here we go. I have my measuring instrument to measure my alcohol. So I have it here. I measure the alcohol. Remember, alcohol evaporates, so we need to do it fast. We do the mixture fast. Okay, here I have my alcohol. This is my alcohol. I use now my water. I can rinse the apparatus that I used in measuring my alcohol so that everything that went in will come out. I have mixed. While I mix, I stir. I try to stir. Yes, I stir well. Then I can use a syringe. We know syringes not so. Syringes are very common in hospitals. You can get them in pharmacies. So I use my syringe to measure my glycerin. Here the glycerin, the measurement proportion is 10:1. 10 for the alcohol is to 1 for your glycerin. So since I have used half a liter here, I can take about 5 from the syringe. So here I go. Okay, even if you put more than 5, there is no problem. All we need is enough glycerin that will hamper or limit the dehydration of alcohol on our skin. So here I have taken in my own process, I have measured 10, and there I place 10, and I mix. Continue the mixing. Then for the aloe vera now, as we said, is 1:3. So I measure my aloe vera gel, half a liter, half of this volume. Half of this, and there we go. The function of the aloe vera comes in also to fight against bacteria and virus, also to help to lubricate our skin and for moisturizing. So aloe vera here has so many functions that we are going to discover when applying on our body. Antibacterial properties like the alcohol. So we continue stirring so that our solution will be a homogeneous one. And then for us to have a very good smell, for us to have a pleasant scent when we apply it on our body, we go in for our essential oil. Or essential oil depending on our taste. You can as well produce your own essential oil at home. We'll have another slot whereby we are going to present how to produce essential oil at home. You can simply use fruits like lemon, limes, grapefruit. Use the skin of grapefruit and you can make your own essential oil. So I've decided to use my own essential oil, homemade, and I put just some few drops of the essential oil in my hand sanitizer, and there you go. And this is my hand sanitizer that I have produced and have to put in my recipients. This is a recipient that I'll be using for my hand sanitizer. Unfortunately, I don't have a funnel, but here it goes. I pour into my recipient, and whoever visits my home will need to be sanitized before you get into my home. There, my house is safe from coronavirus. And I urge every one of you to also carry out this. And you see that you will not only save much money for those with large families, you are going to protect your family with this. And there I go. You rub, you rub, you rub, you rub, and my hands are saved. That we have come to the end of this short process on how to produce your hand sanitizer, thanks to Oasis Online Academy. But don't forget, at the end of the day, when you go out, when you come back to your home, make sure you wash your hands with clean water and soap thoroughly for at least 30 seconds, and you will be fine. You are keeping off coronavirus around you. Thanks very much. In our next episode, we are going to see how to prepare our own oil, essential oil. Bye for now, and see you then.